Hi, this is John West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with Amari yesterday. Promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips that you guys can do to really maximize your traffic online. So, with that, let me get started. My first tip based on this is just to really get your site going. Again, I'm not 100% sure what happened, but having a website is super important. There's a lot of quality reasons to have a website. The first is to really capture traffic online, and there's quite a bit of traffic online, specifically in Las Cruces where you're at. I did find 1,300 searches a month for roofing in Las Cruces in some way, shape, or form. So, like roofing Las Cruces, New Mexico, roofers Las Cruces roofing, roofers in Las Cruces, New Mexico. So, there's quite a bit of volume here that can be had that you're not getting any of, really, because they can't find you, or they can't get that information online. And super important to put yourself in a position to be found. And how you do that is by having a website, making sure there's a lot of content that includes, uh, information and keywords. Like if you look at one of your competitors, this is Arc Roofing. You see that they have quite a bit of content here. Even their content could use a little bit of work. They don't have quite nearly enough to really get a lot of traffic and get a lot of keywords here. But that's kind of what you want. You want a lot of content to be found for a lot of different things. Looking at what I mean, you're not ranking on anything primarily probably because Google isn't crawling anything on your site. There's no content there that you can be found for. So, getting a site up and running, definitely my first tip. My second tip is building up this Google business profile and really giving yourself as much chance to get traffic as possible. And what I mean by that is that when people search for any given keyword, right? There's a lot of different ways they can convert. There's the local ads right here, the Google guaranteed. Usually there's ads above the fold, and there might be ads that are just not showing in my area. Uh, but these capture the people that click on the first thing they see. They also, the Google ads you can adjust so they capture people's attention. The local ads people like because they are guaranteed by Google up to a certain dollar amount. So if something goes wrong or if something happens, they trust that Google will help make it right with monetarily. They're also these are great for you too because they close or they convert at a very high rate. A lot of times if somebody's calling you, they're more likely to convert because they're taking the time in which to call. The Google ads themselves are a little bit are a lot lower in terms of conversion rate, but you can definitely be seen by a lot of people, and they're a lot cheaper. My These Google business profiles, they can pull up to 40% of the traffic. So this particular keyword that has 150 searches a month, you're looking at 60 right off the bat that are going to these top 3. And then, ranking organically is a great way to pull traffic too. So all these things are super important. They all are different ways in which people search and different ways in which they capture traffic. And last but not least, in order for you to rank organically, you got to build up the strength of your site. And how you do that is by adding referring domains, specifically do follow links that send links back to your site. And all referring domains are websites that will send a link to you. And the do follow links are power. And what happens is the more power you have, the bigger these numbers grow. And typically you want a 1-to-1 ratio if you can, and as high a number as possible. Usually with roofing, we look at 20s, 30s, 40s. And just to kind of show you what that looks like, they're almost in the 20s here. Not quite a 1-to-1 ratio. Definitely could use some help here. But as you can see, where you're getting no traffic and ranking for nothing, they're ranking for 35 keywords and they're getting 100 searches a month. So a lot of things that you can do to really bump yourself up. Obviously, without a website, you're kind of limiting yourself in terms of what you can do. But I hope this has been helpful. I hope this has been informative. please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Would love to chat with you and help you out any way we can. I do have a link to my Google Calendar. Either myself or my business partner Jackie would love to get in touch with you at whatever time and place fits for you. So, with that, have a great day and God bless.